welcome. We're going to practice a mindfulness activity today. I am not trained in EMDR, but I've participated in this sort of mindfulness experience that anyone can do. And we're just going to first run through the motions of what we are going to be doing. So we're going to be a mindfulness activity. We're going to be envisioning a safe place. And in certain points, I am just going to cue you, and you will start tapping. And there's different places you can start tapping. You can tap, you can make a little butterfly, and you can tap here. And it's a firm tap. You can also tap your arms, like right here, with your arms crossed. A lot of people also do their thighs or their knees, so. And so when I say, I'll just cue and I'll just say something like, stay with that. And then when you hear that, and I'll cue you to stop. So the first thing I invite you to do is just find that happy place. It can be fictional, it can be a real place, whatever in this moment is providing you just with that level of comfort and just what you need at that moment. So while we do this, my eyes will be closed. If you don't like to close your eyes, you can focus on a fixed point. Sometimes people just kind of zoning in or zoning out to a fixed point can be helpful. And I'm starting to just envision that place for myself. And just really focus on it. Don't just think about it, envision it. When you're there, just imagine the space around you, all the senses. What are you touching? Are you sitting on a nice fluffy couch? Do you feel the blades of grass on your fingers? What are you smelling? All your senses. What are you seeing? Really envision that place in your mind. For me, when I start envisioning it in that whole space, I just start my eyes, I just really start working because I can just feel that nice calm field with the warm breeze and that fresh smell. Stay with that. Good. And now that you're envisioning it, I invite you to add a safe person. Again, that can be a real person, that can be a fictional person, that could be a celebrity you've never even met. But some person that gives you safety, peace, and add them to your safe place. What are they doing? Can you envision them? Are they sitting on the couch beside you, across from you? Are they walking in the field where you are? Does your mind have a stationary picture, or is it an atmosphere that is constantly changing and moving as the birds fly by and you walk? Or is it a freeze frame with the birds, you just see them right there? I'm envisioning a celebrity that I have never met, but they just have such a charismatic persona. And stay with that. And you're invited to switch to any sort of tapping that resonates with you. The chest tapping resonates with me most, but it may be different for you. And you can continue to be in that safe place with that safe person. Maybe you want to be alone. I now invite you to bring in a person who maybe makes you feel a little less safe. If you're not comfortable with that, you do not have to. You can stay in your safe place. I just invite you to bring and invite that discomfort and sit with it. Maybe not a person that stresses you out like 10 out of 10, but maybe like a 5 out of 10 stressor. How does it feel them coming into that safe space? And just stay with that. I sense in my body that my discomfort has risen a little bit. Wishing that maybe they weren't in that safe space. But their level of discomfort, they have gone from like a 5 to a 4 because I'm in my safe place, I am regulated, and I am in a better place to take on the challenges that they are providing with me. How can we make this place safer? Maybe for some, it could be removing that person. Is there a possibility to extend gratitude and compassion towards them? Would that make ourselves feel better? Figure out what's going to be best for you, your safe place, and your safe person, and what is going to be best for you with that other person, and stay with that. Now, you're going to wave bye to both people. Your safe person has places they need to be, and the other person has places they need to be. And we're just going to sit with ourselves in that safe place that we're imagining. And really focusing in once again on all the senses everything that it has to tell us and everything that our body is just accepting. And how it feels now that it's just us in our safe place, in our own little comfy seclusion, maybe a little too secluded for you, maybe just right, and stay with that. And now we're going to begin to leave that safe place. Say goodbye to it. It is difficult. And just do what you need to do and to attend to yourself in that safe place for us to arrive back in the present and be in the here and now. And now I invite some self-warming and compassion in a different kind of mindfulness exercise where your eyes can be opened or closed. And there's going to be 3 places on our body where I just want to hold our hands. One is going to be on our chest. One is going to be on our stomach or our tummy. And one is going to be on our thighs. As you hold your hands there, what feels the most comfortable to you? What brings out your inherent dignity? Is it resting your hands here? Is it resting your hands here? And just begin to explore that for yourself. And what thoughts, sensations, and feelings are arising for you as you just begin to experiment and explore these different safe places? If there's one that's speaking to you, I invite you to stay with it. For me, this gives me a feeling of safety, like I'm all nuzzled in. And we're just going to sit with that feeling. What thoughts are coming up for you? What feelings? And when you feel ready, go to one of those other places that didn't feel as comforting, and that warmth that place was giving you, see if you can give it to the other place. So for me, my chest gave me that warmth and warmed up my hands, and now I'm going to use my warm hands and see if I can warm up that other place in my body. My tummy was feeling a bit upset, and so I was taking that warmth, the safety, security, and strength that my chest was providing me, and I am now giving it to my stomach. And if that doesn't feel good for you, and that's not working, go back to that safe place. And you can stay there, or you can try to gather some more warmth and then bring it back where it needs to be. now to the thighs. And those are just 2 somatic exercises and mindfulness activities that we can use to ground ourselves, be in the here and now, leave the then and there, and just really begin to relax our bodies, regulate our bodies physically and mentally, be in that headspace to take care of ourselves. Thank you so much for participating in self-care with me. I greatly appreciated it. I hope you appreciate it as well. We have a list of other mindfulness activities that you can choose to participate in if you ever want or need. Check out the playlist, and until next time, I'll see you around like a donut. Stay awesome, everyone. NinjicoleASMR out. Peace. Thank you to all our members for supporting the channel. If you'd like to join the donut crew, link in the description below.